Early voting is open and we have the information that you need to know. Does your vote count? We'll find out what a UTC professor has to say. Celebrities are working on getting people to vote. See how you can learn to line dance online. I'm Shirley Lundy and your news starts now. Early voting is underway in our area. Here's where you can cast your ballot. The Hamilton County Election Commission is open from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. on weekdays. You can also vote at the Brainerd Rec Center, Collegedale City Hall, or the Hickson Community Center, weekdays from 10 until 6. All 4 locations are open Saturday 10 to 4. Early voting continues until October 29th. A photo ID issued by the state or federal government is required to vote. You can register online at govotetn.com. Some may wonder if their vote really counts. One UTC professor says yes, it does. Our Laura Phillips has the story.
With the presidential election coming up, students and staff around UTC are preparing in different ways. Students around campus are sharing their opinions about the upcoming election, like junior Lindsay Francisco, who doesn't know exactly what she's going to do yet, but she still plans on voting and encourages her fellow students to also do so.
I am registered to vote. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do this election. Like I said, I'm not really in favor for either of the two in running. But I encourage people to vote because if you want your voice heard, voting is how you will get it heard.
So voting is step number one to being an informed and participating citizen. And a lot of people think, well, you know, there are 300 million people in the United States and I'm just one of those people and my vote doesn't really matter too much. There are plenty of examples where one vote did matter.
Election day is approaching quickly, so here are some important dates to remember.
Michelle Obama is teaming up with LeBron James to boost early voting. They will start next week with other Black athletes and stars to generate interest in early voting. Last week, the former First Lady repeated her endorsement of Joe Biden.
Right now, our country is in chaos because of a president who isn't up to the job. And if we want to regain any kind of stability, we've got to ensure that every eligible voter is informed and engaged in this election.
The in-person events will take place in Atlanta, Charlotte, and other cities within walking distance of early voting sites. Anyone attending will be required to follow COVID-19 safety guidelines. What would it take for you to vote early? How about a personal phone call from Oprah Winfrey? That happened to a man in Texas, and Oprah posted on her Instagram account. Let's watch it unfold.
This is Christian. This is Oprah Winfrey. It really is Oprah Winfrey.
But I just want to confirm, is this Oprah?
This is Oprah Winfrey.
Holy smokes.
Yeah. And Christian, I'm a volunteer with Beto's group powered by people calling about the upcoming election. First, I want to thank you for being you're a Texas voter, right?
That's right, yes ma'am.
And as you may know, early voting begins tomorrow.
Yes it does, that's right.
On a scale from 0 to 10, 0 being I'm never going to vote and 10 being I'm definitely voting, what number describes you, Christian?
I'm an 11, I'm already there tomorrow at 8 a.m. actually.
Oh, really?
I mean, I think all elections found out. It's difficult to say that one is more severe than the other. But the nature of this one has really, really stuck out. I think I speak for a lot of people, right, in terms of agreement that this one is just an absolute must.
You can get a free flu vaccination next week on campus. All you need is your UTC ID. The nasal flu mist will be available Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday outside of the University Health Center. The mist will be given from 10 to 4 each day. There are exceptions, and we have that information posted on mocsnews.com. Keeping though most people on campus spend most of their time at home, they can still have a fun dance party virtually. Timothy McCurry has the story.
The event was Kicking It, Learn the Line Dance, where Associate Professor of Management in the Rollins College of Business, Dr. Gail Dawson, taught some students how to line dance. She even did a dance based off Okay to Not Be Okay, which teaches dancers that it's okay not to be okay. The event was hosted by Joshua B. McFadder, who said that even with these events, his department will offer positive outcomes even virtually.
That's it for this edition of Mocs News. Thank you for joining us. Be sure to keep up with us on our YouTube channel. We are also on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Have a good weekend.